Hello everyone, welcome back to another drawing video. This week, I'll be drawing a character from Howls Moving Castle, Calcifer, as a human instead of his original form. The reason as to why I wanted to do this video was mainly due to the Ghibli redraw challenge that has been going around, in addition to me always having loved the film and other movies from Ghibli. I wanted to also challenge myself by having to draw a character that doesn't actually exist, as Calcifer is fire, not a human. By having to think about his clothes design, hair, the colour palette and so forth, I went beyond what I usually do, and thus out of my comfort zone. Before I get into why I chose the said designs and colours, please watch the short clip of Calcifer from the movie, which shows his personality and actions as a character.
It doesn't matter if you can cook. Calcifer only obeys Master Howl.
That's right, lady. I'm not taking any orders from you. I don't cook. I'm a scary and powerful fire demon. Ooh, stupid me. I never should have let her in here.
So what'll it be?
Here's another curse. May all your bacon burn. Wait a second, you're all gonna eat while I do all the work?
Come have some breakfast, Sophie.
As you can see, he is mischievous, playful and hard to grasp. He is easily pleased and bubbly to some degree, a character who is not moody, sad, nor shy. As a result, in order to best capture this, I gave him long eyelashes to show youth and playfulness, in addition to large round eyes, which gives a sense of happiness, playfulness and excitement. I designed these clothes so that they weren't too formal, in order to show these characteristics as well, hence the low-cut shirt, ripped jeans and a coat. And thanks to my wonderful friend's idea, I decided to add burnt holes into his coat to show off his fire-like state, which not only emphasized his personality, but also his original form. And of course, in order to capture his original form the best, I used his original color palettes, such as orange, white, yellow, red, light blue, and dark blue. In the movie, I absolutely loved Calcifer. He was always funny, cheerful, and interesting. He wasn't a simple 2D character. He had depth, background, and until the very end of the movie, a secret, which kept the audience's attention. His facial expressions throughout the movie were also very funny and cute. When worried, his mouth shape would change in order to show this, and when excited and encouraged, he would expand dramatically in size, and also gain strength, which was showed by his jagged mouth and sharp eyes. Calcifer had a few different looks throughout the movie: a simple fire, an energized fire, a fire with a heart, blue mode which symbolized near death or vulnerability, his true original form which was a star, and finally at the end of the movie, a star again, but with the physical form of a fire. His character in the movie was quite special and important, not just as a friend and companion of Howl, the main character, but also for the storyline itself. Calcifer not only showed how Howl did not have many friends nor companions whom he could trust, but also told viewers during the movie that, if I die, so does Howl, which held the audience's attention, leaving them thinking and intrigued as the audience started to guess the relationship between the two characters. And with Calcifer moving the castle itself, it also made the viewers question just exactly what Calcifer was. Was he simply just a magical fire? Or was there more to this character? At one point near the beginning of the movie, Sophie, the main protagonist, asks Calcifer the exact same question. What are you exactly? To which Calcifer responds, a demon. But Sophie shrugs this answer off, thinking that Calcifer is most likely joking with her. Later on, near the end of the film, as the storyline progresses and Sophie finally starts to find the answers to her questions, as well as trying to find a way to save Howl, she stumbles upon an old memory. It is where Howl as a young boy catches a shooting star with his hands, where then colors and light burst from the impact between the star and his hands. There Sophie can slowly see Howl putting a star into his chest by pushing it in. He then collapses momentarily from the pain, and then pulls his hands out again, revealing a heart on fire. Calcifer. He holds the bundle of fire, which we now know as Calcifer, in his hands, where then the floor underneath Sophie splits and swallows her back into reality. This scene was very important to the storyline. It showed the viewers the origin of not just Calcifer, what he was and where he came from, but also the start of the complex companionship between Howl and Calcifer, as well as the beginning of Howl's adventure as a wizard. This scene also showed Sophie what she needed to do in order to save both Howl and Calcifer, set Calcifer free, let him become a star again. And with Calcifer regaining his freedom by the end of the movie, all the characters are saved and happy. Calcifer is free, but comes back to Sophie and Howl as he has grown attached to them, and they all live happily ever after. Howls Moving Castle is without a doubt an amazing film. It is still to this date one of the highest grossing films in Japan history, and has garnered millions of fans worldwide with its beautiful story, characters and message. It not only opened the doors of animation to many people worldwide, but have also inspired the other artists and film directors to create other amazing animation films. If you by any chance have not watched this film and you love romance, action and fantasy, give it a go. You won't regret it. And as always, thank you for watching.